from Moi International Sports Center in Kasarani how the action was yesterday. We now turn the crack to Benjamin Mkapa Stadium in Tanzania, where our very own Bernard Okumu has been there, keeping a close eye on how matters look like on the recent developments there. Bernard Okumu, what more can you tell us? How is the situation like at the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium?
Yes, and thank you so much. This has been the venue for the opening ceremony, and of course, two other matches that have already been played here. Tanzania kicking off their campaign with a good win, with an emphatic win. That was 2-0 win. And of course, yesterday was match day 2 at this particular venue when Mauritania did battle Madagascar, and it did end in a stalemate. But just to give you a small preview of how this particular facility has been spruced up and prepared for this particular tournament. Remember, it was the best way to showcase what Africa or East Africa has as far as hosting this particular championship is concerned. It's been spruced. It is a 60,000 capacity stadium, and also you can see that due to CHAN requirements or Confederation of Africa Football CAF requirements, the seats were reduced to 48,000, just like they did at Kasarani. But remember that tomorrow the action after yesterday's matches, the action moving, to Uganda today. At this particular venue, at this particular Benjamin Mkapa Stadium, the matches will be played on Wednesday. That's match day 3 at Benjamin Mkapa Stadium, and Tanzania will be back again against Central African Republic, while Burkina Faso will be facing Madagascar later on Wednesday. But just to tell you that despite the fact that, of course, when the home teams play, we expected to see full crowds. That's like what we saw yesterday at Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. Paltry crowd at Nyayo National Stadium in Angola played Morocco, but at this particular field yesterday, of course, half empty or not so big crowd, but on Wednesday we expect to be filled to capacity. And this CHAN, of course, all over the Dar es Salaam, everywhere it's been draped in buildings, draped in East Africa flags or CAF Confederation flags of teams that are participating, just to create the vibe and create the hype about the excitement that's been building up in this particular tournament. And of course, this is one of the beautified venues. A couple of kilometers from here, we'll be going to Zanzibar at Unguja, and for this particular showpiece, and just to tell you that for the match attendance here, or for those who've been wanting to go or attend matches, fairly fair prices for regular tickets. It's been like 2,000 Tanzania shillings. That's like 80 shillings, and 5,000 shillings, 5,000 Tanzania shillings, and the rest, of course, has been 10,000 shillings for the VVIP, 10,000 Tanzanian shillings. The crowds, we expect them to fill up on Wednesday again, when Tanzania will be playing their match 2, right, on match day 3 at this particular venue, and fill to capacity later on in the evening. But again, CHAN and the excitement that it causes us just tells you that East Africa has always been ready. These are the seats that the players, of course, those who are on the technical bench, the players as well as the substitutes, have been at this particular event. Africa Pamoja, as we say, CHAN, African Nations Championship, indeed is in East Africa, and the 19 countries, definitely it's going to be an exciting 20+ days of this tournament. And also for those watching back in Kenya or elsewhere in East Africa, remember, don't miss the action. It's all live on KBC, as we say, CHAN Eco KBC. Reporting for Channel 1 Sports from Benjamin Mkapa Stadium here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, I'm Bernard Okumu.